Y'all want to see a dead body?
You know, this revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First, you tell us that it is manly to keep your word, right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well, then show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well, then stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man, you're a word, you're afraid of us, you're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground, that we will match you and we will override you.
You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's coming. We're going to get it. We fought every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now, the war is going to be here, but we're going to be free. Now, you kill you want to, but we kill too.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Your ass is next.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So I am here this morning in protest. I'm not protesting any particular platform, but I'm in protest of what has been done and said about my message. If you're checking this out on the Villager on Deck channel on YouTube, I salute you. I congratulate you. I appreciate you for following instructions. If you're still over on the Freedman Media channel, I'm going to say thank you, because you've probably been around and you just haven't figured out how to get over to the Villager on Deck YouTube channel just yet. So I'm just going to say thank you. If you are on Facebook and you are under my government name or the Villager on Deck page, I am going to say thank you. And if you are watching from Twitter, hello, because I don't get a lot of views on Twitter. But at this point right now, this isn't about the number of views. It's actually who's watching. I've always wanted to know, like, who the real watchers of the content go. I mean, I've got like 3 friends outside of, my grandkids, so I don't have a lot of people that I really count on watching these videos. But the people who are watching the videos, I definitely want to know, like, where they're moving the message to, because the message does move. I can have 15 views when I get off of this thing some days, and I can come back and it'll have 100 views, 150 views, 200 views sometimes. I don't know. And it's never that important unless I feel like I'm being undersold. And when I say undersold, it's because of things like this. I had no idea that this video was being undersold. I did a video a couple of days ago talking about our value to one another. I actually want to I'm just going to go to the screen. Give me one quick second. I want to go to the screen so you can see what I'm seeing, so you can understand what I'm understanding. And anybody that's checking this out so far, I appreciate you. Looks like a few people are in the room. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the love. Dr. Cynthia, good morning to you. Let me share a screen. This is actually really, really discouraging. I've got to be honest with you. It's discouraging because I take pride in the evolution of my content. Those who might have watched me do videos 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 years ago, because if he was there 7 years ago, he's probably on my old page. You've seen me evolve as a content creator. I've always probably had it in me where I'm at today. I just didn't choose to. Okay? I just didn't choose to. I chose to be who I was because I could. I wasn't being governed by any FCC guidelines. I didn't have anybody telling me what I could say, what I couldn't say, even though I kind of did, because I violated community guidelines back then and would get banned up to 30 days back then. But what I did was I figured out pretty much what I could say, what I couldn't say, and I just moved forward. So I thought, amicably, but apparently not. So let me bring up this screen so you can see what I see. And if you look at this screen and you see, this is my government page. This is my government name. People know who I am. I'm not private. I've been public far too long to be private. So I'm in my video screen. This is all the videos that I create. These are all my videos. And there's a long list of them. I got to let the page refresh. And I go all the way down. I can keep it moving. Anything that I've put up on Facebook, live or pre-recorded, it's here. My grandson out there learning how to shoot guns. My granddaughter feeding chickens. All that family stuff too, the family stuff too, right? Everything. The cast talked about so many different people throughout the months and the years. And it all boils down to what's happened most recently. What's happened most recently, I feel, is just flat out disrespectful. Slide on back up to the top. This video, this particular video right here. Look at that video. See that video? It says violent or graphic content. This video is covered so people can choose whether they want to see it. Why? Why is it that? No, it's not YouTube this time, Dr. Cynthia. It's Facebook. It's face. Now, I understand sometimes why people call it Racebook. Now, I don't know if they took this down because it was racial, but I know they took it down because it was something. And they said it was violent or graphic content. Now, if anybody watched this video, which most people didn't watch this video, because if you can see my cursor, I don't know if you can or not, I'm right up underneath where the amount of views are. Now, today is the 27th. 3 days ago, I made this video. Not quite 3 days, be about 3 days and about an hour. 60 minutes from now, to be 72 hours ago. 72 hours ago, 16 people, it shows, watched this video. 16. And when you click this, it says, this video may contain violent or graphic content. We remove all things that go against our community standards. This video does not go against our standards, so you can choose to see it. Then why did you block it? Why did you block it? That's what I want to know. I want to know why they blocked it. Because all through the stream, that's on y'all. I'm going to protect my children. See, I'm not out here today saying it's all. It was good stuff. It was good materials. You could be as proud. There was absolutely nothing in 30 years, and we stretched the menu. And people that I said violent or graphic to where it should have been banned or dropped in any way. Like, who's on top? So but it took me back to the space of what's going on. Well, you had a kid's jersey. Did this offend somebody? Did this put somebody in a mode of control to make them feel that they had to block my video, make my video obsolete? Because that's what they did. 16 views after 3 days. Well, almost 3 days, be 3 days and 58 minutes. I'm going to be technical today because I got time today. See, I'm not like a lot of other people that put a camera phone or camera up on their face. I take time to put this thing together in my mind. I take all the time I need to put it together in my mind. In my mind. And when I put it together in my mind, then I spit it online. So it goes from in my mind to online. In my mind. And what they've done now is they've made a mockery of what I put from in my mind to online. And now they're saying it's violent or it's graphic. And I did nothing of the such. I don't even put that type of content out where it could be deemed as violent or graphic. That ain't me. Somebody's sympathetic system was activated and reported your page. I'm sure. I got some moist ass motherfuckers out here, Dr. Cynthia. I know this. I get it. What people can't imitate, duplicate, they try to eradicate. I get it. Oh, yes. Sympathetic nervous system. I got you. But my issue is why? Why would anybody care to report anything about this stream? I got a bunch of streams that they could have reported stuff about. I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of streams that they should have just combed all the way through and been like, whoa, he really went to the edge there. He says, know the ledge. He must have knew the edge. But why was this stream cooked? Because they cooked it. 16 views. And one of them views is me, because I logged on from another device just to see under my same name. I wanted to see if it was something, maybe I had did something, maybe I had a virus on my phone. Nah. It was real. Then I got a call. This is what I see. Right on the phone. This is what I see. So everybody that looks at this video on Facebook, this is what they see. No, not this. This is what they see. That's what they see. And then you got to click that where it says learn more. You click that, and then you see this. And then if you really want to see the video, then you click it one more where it says see the video, then you get it to this. Why y'all taking people through all these changes just to see a video? I got about 1,500 Facebook friends, and I ain't got 1,500 Facebook friends. I just got 1,500 people that's on my Facebook friends list. But I get it. Absolutely. Paid operatives, controlled opposition. I don't know who these monkeys are out here, Dr. Cynthia, and I don't even care. But the fact that they stop in progress brings us here to today. I need to know, why is this violent? Why is this graphic? Why y'all blocking my shit? Anybody else in here, you ain't got to say nothing, but please like the video. Thumbs up on this video. Heart the video if you have the capabilities on the book. Wherever you at, I need to see the acknowledgement. Also, I need that algorithm movement. We got to get into the algorithm so we can get all the rhythm. There's too many people out here not doing the work, not understanding what it's really about. And I already told you this mission is just putting another mission in play. I told y'all to listen for this phrase. Pebbles to pillars, pebbles to pillars, pebbles to pillars, pebbles to pillars. I'm gonna go one more than Umar because I'm one better than Umar. Y'all better keep understanding it. I'm about to put it into the chat. Let me go ahead and do it this way. So when you click it, you'll see. Because if you on the book, you'll see. I've already started putting together hashtags for Pebbles to Pillars. We've got events coming up where Pebbles to Pillars will be featured. You got to understand, if you got a pebble, we're going to turn it into a pillar. If you got pebbles, we're going to turn them into pillars. We don't lose. You can't lose when you build. You can't do anything but have success when you build pebbles to pillars. What you say there, Doc? Can you do an analysis on ways paid operatives are used to socially engineer messages, such as, but not limited to, Black entertainers? Absolutely. See, I was just talking to Brother Ibrahim about this. And one of the things that I look at, when Malcolm and Martin were doing their things, when they were really doing their thing and they was getting all the Black folks together, getting them unified, getting them uplifted with that I'm Black and I'm proud message. They was good. In the eyes of America, they were good. Because they was just talking to Negroes, American Black folk. They were speaking to their folk because they wanted their folk to know we had to strengthen up. We had to stand up to fly right. We couldn't fly right if we was bent over. We couldn't fly right if we was on our knees. We couldn't fly right if we was begging. We had to stand up. What happened was they went one step too far. As long as Malcolm was speaking to the nation and speaking to Black folks throughout this country, he was good. But when Malcolm made his pilgrimage and came back and he started trying to unify all colors and creeds and whatnot, bye. Bye. The March on Washington, 1963. A lot of people have a lot to say about that. But white folks loved Martin talking about bringing everybody together. But really, at that point, nobody was crossing that line. It was Black folks against everybody. Contrary to what Bernie Sanders says, he says he marched with King. I still ain't seen no verifiable proof that Bernie Sanders marched with nobody. But back then, Martin Luther King was talking to Black folks. And when he started talking about unifying folks and bringing them back to Washington with the Poor People's March, and he wasn't just talking about Black people, he was about to expose America's nightmare to the people who were preaching the American dream. Bye. Gotta go. They was going to leave them alone. I still say it to this day. They would have lived full, fruitful lives had they only kept talking to Black folks. Yeah, some laws would have changed. Some policies would have changed. I get it. But as soon as Malcolm started talking about bringing the masses together, and as soon as Martin started bringing the masses together, because he had brought the masses together, Malcolm really didn't get a chance. Martin started to do it. They just stood back.
Did you say nigga?
Yeah. And the next thing you know, their asses was up out of here. And they didn't get killed just because white people wanted them dead. They got killed because they had operatives around them who were working against them, who looked just like them. That's the problem with that. They didn't die just at the hands of a white man. Hell, Malcolm died at the hands of Black men. But they died because they had paid operatives around them. I don't know how I did, Dr. Cynthia, but that's a quick analogy of how paid opposition, paid operatives can lead you to your demise. I've had to get rid of some myself. I've had to let some folks go myself. Because I know that they're paid opposition. Not just so much against me, they're just paid. They're paid to be a part of the movement of collective uplift for American Blacks, Black Americans, American freedmen. They're paid to be out here in the streets. They think they doing the work. No, they just doing a job because they got a salary. Fuck out of here. A lot of these people wouldn't even be moving out here if they weren't getting paid for it. Non-profit having motherfuckers. And I'm always going to be the same. If you don't like it, pull up. Pull up. If you don't like what I say, pull up. Don't hide behind the reports. Don't hide behind the reports, dog. Step out. Say it with your chest. With your great taco meats. Some of y'all young motherfuckers out here, your hair, chest hair ain't got gray yet. You just young haters. I got old haters, I got young haters. But step out. Y'all proving y'all can't stop me. So now you want me to be violating the community guidelines. You niggas something else. Got people talking about my material is graphic or violent. What? Come on, y'all. Y'all can't do no better than that. Dr. King in his book said, where do we go from here? Chaos or community? Speaks on the limitation of white allies. Absolutely. See, here's the thing. I fuck with white liberals. I have no problem with fucking with white liberals, but I only fuck with the kind of white liberals that know you can only be an ally. You can't lead my movement. I know some people like white folks to lead their movement. Some people like white folks to lead the black movement. They good with white folks leading the black movement. I get it. They come in and let white folks come in and start chastising them about what they're doing in their communities and whatnot. I get it. There's a certain word for those people. We ain't gonna use that word today, but there's a certain word for those people. And as I said last week, get rid of that dead weight. I had to literally stop talking to people like instantaneously. Just stop talking to them. Couldn't talk to them no more. No more conversations. Not one more conversations. Can't talk to you no more. Because if I talk to you some more, I'm gonna say something wrong to you. And when I say something wrong to you, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about your mama, your daddy, your wife. I'm going to talk about everybody. Your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. I'm going to talk about everybody. So I leave people alone now because I already know it don't do me no good to hold on to dead weight. And if you're not helping the movement move, you are dead weight. Appreciate you sharing the video, Free. Hopefully you got it into those necessary pages. I need everybody on that local tip understanding where we are, because we're embarking on something totally different. Totally different. NAACP, Urban League, CBC, and the Boule Bourgeoisie crew? Absolutely. That's one of the biggest crab barrels in the world. I'm still catching heat for getting on the NAACP here in Washtenaw County. I don't give a fuck, because the NAACP in Washtenaw County don't do shit. They don't do shit. I'm going to start calling for where that legal fund money is. They probably going to have to check into their national chapter, because they got over $150 million out of the BLM's ass. Oh, yeah. The legal defense fund for the NAACP blew the fuck up. And are they out here helping black people go through the court system by giving them adequate assistance for legal representation? Hell no. I know they not. And I'm going to jump on my NAACP first. And I suggest anybody else out here that's got an NAACP branch where they know black folks are being held in jail with public defenders. Nah, bruh. Nah, sis. We can get you a lawyer, but we just got to talk to the NAACP, because they got bread for you. I'm trying to run the NAACP into something or out of something. That's what I'm going to do. They can run into the movement or they got to run out of town. That's where I'm at with it. I'm sick of these so-called black organizations doing nothing. I'm so sick of these black representatives doing nothing. Talking a whole lot, doing nothing. Walking a whole lot, doing nothing. Marching a whole lot, laying in the street a whole lot, cha-cha sliding a whole lot. Having some functions to facilitate their nonprofits a whole lot. But what are you getting done? What are you getting done? Because white folks still looking at you across the street. Look at them. Look at them over there, stirring around. Do we need to report them? No, don't. They're just talking to themselves. They're just talking to themselves. Oh, never mind those white people that are over there. They've been over there for years, and they're not going to get more white people. They just want to be over there because they just want to be on the inside of those black people. If y'all ever notice, it's always the same white liberals that are doing shit, especially my Washtenaw County fam. Have you ever noticed it's the same white liberals doing the same shit in Washtenaw County? They might bring a couple more people to the party, but y'all ain't bringing no more people to the party. And I'm not talking to the white people. I'm talking to the black people. If y'all gonna want allies, go get some more allies. Or y'all think y'all made it because you got a couple white people to cross the picket line? Yeah. This ain't the UAW picket line. This is the Wilson picket line. Straight do-nothings. Absolutely do-nothings. So how do I find out if my local branch has money for black folks and legal fees? The national. Here, hold on one quick second. Let me see if I can find something. Give me one quick second. Give me one quick second. NAACP. Okay. Hold on one quick second. I'll show you. I'm going to show you. I got to connect. I'm going to connect the dots for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Are they going to talk about this? Okay. Now, you know what? Let me go back because I got to put it in there. I'm going to put the actual number in there because I know that it's going to pop up. Give me one quick second. Since we're here, we might as well talk about it. We might as well talk about it. Okay. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, here we go. Hold on a second. I'll make sure that this is what it is here. No, man, that's crazy. That's not okay. Hold on one sec. Now I'm dragging this on. I really don't want to drag this out. I gotta figure out how to do this real quick. 1 second. I know. NAACP Legal Defense Fund for Black Lives Matter. They may have switched some of this stuff around. How much money was donated to the NAACP for Black Lives Matter? There we go. There we go. Okay. And this was 2020. Let me go ahead and send this. Give me 1 second. Got y'all sitting here pausing for the causing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me bring this up here. So hopefully that shows the way it showed on my phone. Let's blow a little bit of this up. All right. What we got here? So we can switch that. Yep. You're absolutely right, Brother Ibrahim. Money's tied up with the illegals. They can't split the bread in so many different slices. They can't split that in so many different slices. So let me go ahead and see here. Where is that? Bam. Okay. Share this tab instead. Yes. So this was, want to know where all those corporate donations for BLM are going? And it started to talk about it here. The home sharing tweeted on June 1st that it will be given a total of $500,000 to the NAACP. Amazon, the retail technology giant, June 3rd said it plans to give a total of $10 million to 11 organizations, including ACL, Equal Justice Initiative, and the NAACP. If you can see, all these things have the NAACP in them. And it's so many of them. They just a few of them listed here. Nike released announcing $40 million commitment. Uber, $1 million. They should be giving a whole lot more. I don't know how much YouTube gave, but that's where, and there's a paper trail. There's a long paper trail of it. Oh, that didn't flip all the way over? My fault. Dang, I thought y'all was watching what I was watching. My fault. Let me do it again. I wish somebody had said something. Not that I can hear y'all. But yeah, just look. Start with the Airbnb. $500,000 to BLM, NAACP. Amazon, $10 million, NAACP. Apple doesn't disclose. Apple gave a bunch of money. They gave a bunch of money and a bunch of computers. Away, the trendy luggage brand announced it will be donating money to the NAACP. Coca-Cola, Facebook, $10 million. Or some other ones down here. Nike, went back to Nike. Nike said they're doing $40 million over 4 years. This was all monies going to the NAACP and BLM. Now, we know BLM made about $90 million in that couple years there. But the NAACP was making money outside. And it was disclosed when this was really in the news cycles, it was disclosed that they were getting a bunch of bread from a bunch of donors. And nobody was saying nothing. Where that money at now, man? Where that money at now? How come y'all not out here helping these people that are behind bars? I ain't talking about people that go to jail for an hour or two for trespassing, and you got to bond them out for $100. Most of them actually walk on a PR. NAACP, they'll show up for the PR bonds. We want to sign these people out. Yeah, because y'all don't have to cough them no bread. But right here in Washington County, there's people without adequate representation in jail. And I don't always see public defenders as adequate representation. I know they're doing their job. I know they're litigators. But most of the time, a public defender is there to make a deal. And a lot of time, that deal consists of you probably taking a plea and being on probation and having to pee or pull out your hair or do all kinds of stuff that's going to keep you from being gainfully employed, substantially or substantively housed, possibly ostracized from your family. Hell, I took a plea where I was put on probation 11 years ago where I couldn't even see my own child. That's what the stipulation was. They said I couldn't see my own child. They put us under these restraints. Or you could always go to jail. There's always jail. So I take stuff like this really seriously. When you tell me that my content is graphic, it's violent, and some people may not want to see it, I already know some people don't want to see it. That's why I'm doing it. I know people don't want to see it. I know people don't want to hear it. And those people aren't going to watch or listen. Life is about choices, dog. Life is about choices. But when you put this stamp on a video and you say violent or graphic content, this video is covered so people can choose whether they want to see it, you're telling people to bypass it. Because most people aren't going to be interested in learning more. They're just going to bypass it. And then if they do want to learn more, you're going to tell them again, this video may contain violent or graphic content. We remove things that go against our community standards. This video does not go against our standards, so you can choose to see it. Then why the fuck did you put the border up there? Y'all can keep people from seeing my goddamn video, but you can't keep motherfuckers from swimming over to this goddamn land and taking jobs from people that are Americans. Boy, I don't know. Y'all something else around here. Facebook police, immigration police, police. And then when you click that, then you get this. Oh, it's just Angela in the black code. Should have known the NAACP, Al Sharpton, and the Urban League, which sided with Comcast and NBC for diversity and tangibles for our community. They all divvying up the bread. They all divvying up the bread. But I hold the NAACP accountable because they have that legal defense fund that can absolutely change the lives of a lot of our wrongfully incarcerated folk. They can absolutely change the lives of people who don't have adequate representation around this country. And they've chosen to sit still. Just like many of the Negroes out here, sitting still. This is what happens when you're a wealthless group, bottom caste. Absolutely. Have you ever stolen from somebody who has nothing? Have you ever stolen from somebody who has nothing? The people in this video, watching this video, may have not. But there's plenty of people out there that are stealing from people that have absolutely nothing. 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 And so I didn't even look at it as a feel-good video because I don't think any of my videos are feel-good videos. What I looked at it as was something that I was saying for the collective, to the collective. but they made sure I didn't say it to nobody because I saw 14 views. And once I scrolled through it, it skipped to 15. I don't know who that other person was that skipped and made it 16. And I'm not making a big deal about it just to make a big deal about it. I'm making a big deal about it because it makes a difference. Here, let me just give you this example. Let me just give you this example. We'll cut that. We'll cut that. And it says share this tab. Let's share this tab. Okay. These misleaders are here to terminate us. Absolutely. They're going to get funded and they're going to get ghost. That's what they do. They get funded and then they get ghost. But let me just show you something. Because I ain't really hitting it off like that around here. But I am what I am. So just understand, when you look at these videos, just the one that I did. When did I do this one? Yesterday? I'm going to do this video. I did this video on the 25th. That's got 42 views. That's got 42 views. Nothing. When did I do this video? I did this video 2 days ago, I think, too. Did this video 2 days ago. That's got 64 views. That was in the car. Nothing. This is the block one. We know it has 16 views. I don't know. What day did I do this? On the 23rd, 4 days ago. 97 views. All these are lies. Because I know there's more views. I've seen the views have actually gone down. That had over 100 views a couple of days ago. Hell, I was at a football game. 130 views. That was 5 days ago. Nothing big. So you know I'm going to notice if a video of mine only has 14 views after a couple of days, and I got all these people. Last Wednesday, 92 views. See, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The message doesn't go that far. It doesn't go that far. We can scroll all the way down here. I mean, now I'm starting to get people talking about this mess. Francis McMullen, 255 views. And look at that. This video is muted in certain countries where Meta does not have music rights. So somebody in another country cares about my royalty-free music. 255 views. We can go even further down. Was this the Shanquilla thing? $63 views. People weren't watching this stuff like that. They weren't watching this stuff like that. Hell, I did this one right here. I literally did this one right here and started talking about Fed Now and all kinds of stuff. 179 views. This is back in April. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go back all the way a year.
Who I think it is.
All the way a year. Let's go back a year. Come on, man. Should be back about a year now, right? Back about a year? Yeah, because, oh, it's cold then. Okay. So yeah, we back here. We back here. This is when Will Smith was acting a fool. 263 views. That was in November. People have to understand, it's not how many views you get. What it is, it's how many views you're not going to get. They're going to make sure you don't get views. Look at that. Look at that. This is when I was literally talking about myself, getting my name back, having a clean name, having a clean name. It means something. Criminal case, background check, those hashtags. When I say stuff like that, yeah, you already know. Having a clean name out here. Because I've always had a clean name out here. I don't care what the Department of Corrections say. I don't care what that iChat say. I've always been stand up on my shit. I realize I'm absolutely censored out here. Absolutely. They can marginalize you if they want to. They can compromise you if they want to. They can minimize you if they want to. And eventually, they can ostracize you. I'm talking 100%. Get you out of the paint. Absolutely. Wow, looking at this baby a year ago. So crazy. It's when Mississippi was having their issues. 36 views. 36 views. You trying to tell me that video wasn't banned? 36 views a year ago. Okay. Got it.
So many ironies, really. First, you know,
but we're here today. And we're here talking about today. And I want to know why. I want to know why. I absolutely need to know why. Because if you can't tell me why, you lying. You absolutely lying. I need to know. Would you say there, Dr. Cynthia, the media power structure is fine as long as you post content for the brain dead and low functioning population? Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I got booty shaking, I got all types of harlots up in my stuff, speaking all broken English, like, come on now. That's going viral. That's going viral. I know this. They don't want me talking like this. They want me talking like that. And I can't do that because I've never talked like that. That's just not me. Where I'm from, we don't do that. And if I was going to be on some clout chasing shit, I'd have been on some clout chasing shit years ago. And speaking of clout chasing, because we about to get up out this thing. We about to get up out this thing. I can stop sharing that. What I need to put up is what I got up next. What I got up next, we gonna dig in somebody's chest. Yeah, buddy. We gonna dig in somebody's chest with what I got up next. Probably do it later tonight. I think we got the baby. Yeah, we got the baby tonight. Probably wait till the baby goes down. The baby goes down, then I can really, really let loose. I can really let loose. Because we got some things to talk about here. Washtenaw County has had the same sheriff for almost 15 years. And he's not going to be running again. He's timed out. Not really. He could have ran again, but his time is up. You feel me? His time is up. He's done all the damage he needs to do. He's enriched himself off the county and used that shield to make all the money he needs to make with it. He's going to go off, I'm sure, into retirement and continue to make money off of his history of having the shield. But now there's another individual who's looking to take his place. One of his minions, one of his cohorts, one of the people he's in cahoots with. And I have a question. My question is, why does this male want to be sheriff? I need to know why. I need to know why this individual wants to be the sheriff of my county. And I'm going to bring receipts. But not only am I going to bring receipts, I'm going to bring a bill or two. Yeah. There's people that are owed, people that haven't been repaired from this individual's detrimental ways. And we gonna talk about him today because he's a liar. He's not an outlier. He's not an in-liar. He's just a pathological liar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it down slow. So slow that they'll probably block this video too, because somebody will probably report it as well. I've been nice. People think I've been mean out here. No, I ain't been mean out here. I've been nice. Yeah, that clout chasing, that name dropping, all that comes to a head tonight. Yeah, free. I could have said something when I said something to you today, but I thought I'd make it a surprise. Surprise.
You know, this revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First, you tell us that it is manly to keep your word, right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well, then show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well, then stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man. You're a bird. You're afraid of us. You're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground, that we will match you and we will override you.
Did you say nigger?